What up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a sort of a review of some ant weight kits from Team SE or Team Short Circuit. So let's get into it. So I'm afraid you'll have to forgive the janky recording setup. I'm currently in the throes of building another shed, so hopefully I'll have a video on that coming soon. But let's get on to the robots. So we'll start with this one, whatever this one is. I've already partially opened these, just so I can have a look, make sure they're all there and stuff. So yeah, this first one looks like sort of what's that, like Stinger or Gabriel, probably closer to Gabriel really, although the body is a bit fatter. If you haven't seen Gabriel on Robot Wars, go check them out on Robot Wars, and I think they have a YouTube channel and stuff. I'll have a look. If they've got stuff, I'll add it to the description. But got two whacking great bolts here, and I'm assuming if you've got enough weight, you could probably screw something to these as well, which would be quite nice. Sort of large wheels. It looks like O-rings, as someone's at the door. One moment. Yeah, sorry about that. Hopefully you can't hear the dogs too much, but they might get mild barking in the background. But yeah, it looks like these are O-rings, and so it should be, I mean, it feels pretty grippy, but we'll see how that goes. This looks to be the little controller that comes with it. This takes a couple of AA batteries. Is it AA? Yeah, AA batteries. Quite nice. Buttons, I'm assuming forward, back, left, right, and all that jazz. Let's see what else you get in it. Looks like you get a charging cable, which I'll get out somehow. I thought it was one of those thingy bags, but it's not. So I'll just try and undestructively as possible open the bag. Oh, there we go. That wasn't too bad. And it looks like you get like your standard little LiPo charging USB. This, I think you get these with little drones and stuff as well. So I don't believe they've got a huge amount of output. Oh, DC 2 amps. Okay, I'll show you post. That's quite a little powerful one, that is. So I don't know if this is already charged up, but hang on, before I do that, let's have a look at the other one before I get too carried away. So again, this one, it looks like the same sort of stuff. Can't get it out. Come on, there we are. Same little controller, but in white this time. Very nice. Same chargey. I'm not really good about this camera work, am I? Same charge cable, and this one appears to be. I'm trying to compare this robot to his other. I suppose Doc. It's probably the closest one. Yeah. Have you ever seen Duck on BatBox and stuff? This is what I'd probably compare it to. But yeah, again, this one's already made. Looks like it's invertible, and it looks like it's got like these little flipper arms on here, which are attached to the wheels. Interesting. Oh, they're not arms. They're like, oh, okay, yep. I've just realised what they are now. They sort of go around, like the way a insert maybe clip here if I can find one will, but a train wheel. So it kind of converts linear motion, like rotational motion, into linear motion. That looks like that is, and they're like little punchers. So so as you run around, they like. That's what it looks like. We'll find out in a moment, but hopefully that is, visible. Right. Before we go too much further, I should probably give you some details, shouldn't I? But yeah, these are going to be sold and distributed from Team Short Circuit's website, so I'll put links in the description and all that and that. But they're actually designed and made by a guy called Tom B. I don't have his second name other than B, so B is what we're going with. But yeah, so they're going to be sold by Team SE. They have fail safes, so in robot combat, whatever, especially in the larger classes, the robots have got to fail safe. They can't fail and be still spinning or whatever, you know what I mean? Because that would be dangerous and that's not good. So they've got built-in fail safes if they sort of lose the transmitter signal. They're already sort of bound to the receiver, so you ain't going to do anything with that. So that's already connected to each of their respective, I suppose, with different colours, so they match, so you know which is which. So in the grey one, the battery can be swapped out, so it's a couple of Allen screws on the back, there and there, I assume that's what he means. So that can come off and you can swap out the battery, no problem. The one in this one's a little bit more difficult. It's still doable. You take the Allen screws out, but to actually get the battery in there, I think to get it back out again, they need some slight modifications to the plastic. This is hopefully going to be sort of redesigned and fixed in a newer version. But for now, still doable, but hopefully future improvements coming on that one. Also on the Team SC website, there's also additional 6V 100 milliamp hour NiMH batteries. So like if these ever die for any reason, NiMH is pretty good, although they generally last quite a bit. But if you ever need some, then they do sell them on the website. That's no problem. Looking down here, oh yeah, the charge time is about 45 minutes per robot. So, but you get you know, like your, where has it gone? Get your little charge cable that comes with it. Anyway, so you can have them both running on the time, especially if you've got like a multi-USB charger, so you can do it all off of that. But yeah, these aren't sort of the be-all and end-all. So if you use these for a bit, if you like them, keep on using them. But if you then would like to go and start making your own sort of designs and things, all the electronics can be pulled out of these quite easily and put into whatever other projects you would like to do yourself. So, and that way you've still got the chassis if you ever want to go back to it in the future. So quite good, quite flexible in that respect. But yeah, I think that's about everything I wanted to cover with both of these. Yeah, so let's talk and let's give them a test. Get some batteries in the controllers and give them a test. Right, okay, so I've got the batteries in. Appears to be, I'm assuming the reason why these didn't come with batteries, it doesn't look like these have got any sort of switch, or is that a switch in? I don't think it is. No, I don't think so. These are, I think they're just, as soon as you put your batteries in, they're on. So, well, as soon as you tap, I'm assuming there's a little LED, we'll find out in a moment. Let's see, so if I tap one, yeah, there we go. So these are just on when you're pressing stuff. So let's turn the white one on and see. Ooh, it does appear to have a little bit of power. I don't know if is that even up the right way? Is that the right way or that the right way? I don't suppose it matters really. I think it's that way because that's got the wedge on it there. Not that it actually matters. There we go. Yeah, I was right. It's like, it's a little, this surface isn't very even. This isn't. Yeah. Or shall I put it that way? Is it better that way? Oh, it seems to run that better that way. Or is it just, I think it's just my surface. Okay, disregard disregard previous. Because I've just used a bit of cardboard. I might take this off and run this on here in a minute. But it does run all good, so hang on, let me turn that on. Let's try this one. This has probably got a better chance of working because of my surface is awful. I don't know if this one's actually... Oh goodness! It was on! Yes, it was on. Christ, this one's quite quick, this one. Ooh. I know which bot I'm picking for the robot rumble. Very good, very good. Ooh, goodness, so good. I'm driving it so poorly. Christ. I'll tell you what, how do Gabriel do this, you know? Like, Team Gabriel, Craig and his son, like, how do they drive this blessed thing? Like, you know, It takes some skill. I do like the, oh, come back. No, get in frame. Get in frame. In frame. There we go. Very good. So, alright then. So, we've tested both of them. Do you know what? Actually, I'm going to get rid of this surface. And then we'll try the other one. Because I think it is... you probably can't see on the camera. But this is kind of just a bit of cardboard I put over here. So, if I can eliminate the dodgy surface, I think the other one will be fine. So, one moment. Do you know what? I think I almost prefer this. I should have just done the whole video with... Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's turn that one on again. There we go. Yes, I think it's just this surface in general because it's not really flat. It's basically one of them garden tables. It does work though. If you can get it onto a flat bit, that isn't, you know, awful. If I leave it on this bit here, works quite nicely. And I like the little. I didn't realise that. I didn't notice before, but they're actually alternating. So like, I'm going to poke you. If I can get it on a decent surface. Have I got anything better to run this on? I don't think I have. Well, I will in a moment. But anyway, yes. The point is, you've seen it working. That's how it works. There's like a little scoop, and then I suppose you get behind another robot, and put it back here. There we are. So it does have the grunt. If it gets some traction, there we go. It does have the grunt. Right, so now we've established that they're both working. I had no doubt, to be fair. This one, I think will be fine. It's just this horrible surface. I don't know if you could see, there's like dents and this rough, you know. It's not a very good surface at all. And then the cardboard I put on it didn't really help either. Anyway, you can see there's sort of plenty of ground clearance. So in a proper arena, it'll run fine. So, without further ado, let's go out and go and put them in the arena. And I've got a surprise for both the arena and the special guest opponents. So let's go over and do that now. Right, so we're on to the next part of the video. I don't know
why are you doing your Anadoid's voice?
I don't know. We'll cut that out.
We're on to the next part of the video.
We'll cut that out. So here we are at the arena, and this arena is kind of, well, I say special. It's not really special. I made it when I was 10, so that's why it's, you know, gold and silver rather than the actual Robot Wars colour. But it'll serve our purposes quite well. So I'll be right here. I've got a guest, my guest appearance. Enter. Well, I don't know. You can't actually see you enter, but
I don't think I'll actually appear.
I should.
No! Don't do it. You'll lose.
No. Come down this bit. It's guest appearance. This is Greg from Team
Quantax
Dynamics.
But I've never actually made a robot under that banner or with my own team colours. I just people might know me as the Henry the Hoover guy.
Henry the Hoover. Yeah, there you are. Then Henry the Hoover guy is here to help me, and I think we're going to do a best of 3. Technically, I win the first battle because he's in the flame pit. Oh no, I'm joking. But yeah, so these are, as you can see, fully working. So, would you like to do the honours?
Right.
Three,
ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
This is. I keep forgetting how difficult this is to drive. Like, Craig, if you're watching this, your son's a wizard with Gabriel, put it like that. Because I can't drive it at all. Right, there we go, I'll get the hang of it again.
So one of the things we did notice is that this white one that I'm driving does tend to sort of like catch quite a lot on uneven surfaces, so shouldn't be a problem with most AWS legal arenas.
Yeah, because I think most arenas, like BattleBot, it would be nice if it was BattleBot. Most of the arenas, like for Bristol Bot Builders and I think Dave's got his own arena.
Dave's got an arena. Peter Waller is the one who Team Termite is the guy who does most of the AWS events.
Well, that's done well.
You're in, right.
So that was round 1 to Greg. Why am I not surprised? Because I just can't drive this thing.
Round 2, let's go.
Wrong way.
Oh, crumbs, this is great.
I must say, the grey one, certainly the most fun I think to drive, in terms of just, you know, the fun aspect of it, but it is the most difficult as well.
That's always going to be kind of the case with black bots. You know, slow and steady. Oh, there we go. See, look, I've got absolutely.
10,
I've got
9. I'm not that mean.
Got high centered there. I guess you could probably just remove the extra nut there and sort of like lower the ground clearance if you.
Yeah, it wouldn't take a lot. You could just probably do that or put a faster O-ring on it as well.
So I'm also I'm talking my own ant weight career was started with a buy your own bot. This one was I started with a shaky bot, and it's a very great way to get into these. And I think this is probably I mean the shaky ants can and have done extremely well in competitions. This is probably a more cost-effective way of getting into an AWS, but you're certainly not going to be as competitive. You lack that fine touch.
Yeah, these are, I must say, in terms of just drivability, you know, for simplicity to get driving, these are... Oh, no!
There we go, shall we swap?
These are very good. So we'll swap for the last
fight,
and then you've technically already won at this point.
Yeah,
but,
well, we'll see if I can do any better with the thwack bot.
So, 3, get the right thing as well. 3, 2, 1. We'll blur that out later. It's fine.
Yeah, this move. Oh Christ!
I win.
It moves a lot faster. You kind of have to get sort of like into that because of the wheel size. Simply, this is probably where it's at is actually most effective because.
Oh, have I got the? Oh, I've had the controller the wrong way around the whole time. That's probably why I was struggling. That's better.
How much did you say these go for, by the way?
Future me, put a thing here on the screen of how much they cost. They are that much.
Okay.
I've forgotten basically.
Yeah.
I'll do a voiceover or something. But yeah, no, they are very quite competitively priced.
Okay, not letting you win that that easily.
Obviously, you can tell we're concentrating now. It's
getting quite competitive. Yeah, I don't know what. Oh, there we go.
Oh, see, that's the straps. That's the straps.
Yeah.
Get under them.
Might be worth it, you know, if you were to file these flat, you might have some good sort of like attack ports, really.
Yeah.
So as a price guide, I think shakies begin at around 85 quid, and that's for the pusher. That's for no active weapon. So technically the same as these, because I don't think even the pushy things on the white bot would count as an active weapon. Obviously, ant weights, there is no legal requirement for active weapons. They're very much encouraged, but. If you're buying one of these, you're basically just starting off, or you just want a couple of tribal days.
Yeah, and it's really much for the fun, isn't it? This is like, you know, an introduction to the robot combat, and then once you've, you know, kind of got a hang of it, you can then start thinking up your own sort of designs and your own sort of very good sort of weapons.
I'll say that 3 for 3 for me.
I think that's pretty much.
And then 2-1 white and grey. There we go. We can tell who has actually been to an AWS before.
Yeah. To be fair, I will. Do you know what? I can put this up now. Because we're done. Say hi, Greg. Am I pointing it in the right place? There. Stop! I didn't just stop the camera. But yes, this is who I was going against, and apparently I'm terrible at ant weights. So if you want to, better driving experience, this is your chap.
I'm not. I don't claim to be particularly good at ant weights. I certainly haven't done very well in them.
Actually, we will show when your where's your there you are.
I mean,
your spinner bot.
Yeah, so I mean,
one of them anyway. I think
here's one that I've entered into a couple of into a couple of Bristol bot builders. So this is a complete wire spaghetti at the moment. This is one that Will printed for me. And
I drove it. Which event?
This was you at the Bristol Bot Builds event.
That was it
at the cricket.
And it got mullered by that spinner, and somehow I still won. I was quite happy about that.
I mean, if you'd like it back, you're more than welcome. Because I'm not doing many very.
Did it just stop again? I think it just stopped again. Oh no, it's still going. Oh, shut up! We'll edit that out.
We'll edit that out.
We'll edit that out. Yeah. It's fine. But yes, quite nice.
Put it on the table.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So I'll zoom down on these.
It's probably a good idea, so you can sort of compare them to what you might see at a standard Antweight event. So,
that's your. Did you have a name for yours? What would you call it? What did you call yours in the end?
I've usually used. I don't know. I don't think I'm one of those people who really attaches a lot of names to my more disposable robots, shall we say?
But if you have fun, that is the main thing. So,
yeah, and I'd very much recommend those as starter robots for people sort of just getting into the swing of things. Really, they're not going to win you any events, but they get you.
No, if you drive well, if you drive better than me, you might you might have a better chance than me. Anyway, thank you very much to Greg for helping me out with the video. Check him out on whatever. Are you on YouTube or anything?
No, I don't have any social. I don't have any of the social media.
Oh, okay. So don't check him out on anything. Just check him out on the videos for other channels where he's been driving.
Oh, yes. Right now, back to bar. Bye.
Bye. Well, there we have it. There's mine and Greg's 2 cents on the sort of the robots and how they perform. They're actually really quite good and simple to get to grips around, because it's just like simple button controls. It's more like an Xbox control. It's actually like a Switch controller, the size of them. So if you've got a Switch, you'll know what I'm on about. But yeah, you can find these on Team Short Circuit's website. They've got those as well as replacement batteries, as well as a plethora of other things such as drill motors with custom metal gearboxes called the Baton Box. They're very good. So if you want anything for featherweights, and I believe he's getting some more Antweight and Beetleweight stuff on there as well, so go and check those out. A big thank you to Nat from Team Short Circuit, who was the one that sent me out the robots for me to give a review on, so thank you very much for that. And also thank you very much to Tom Baker, who is the one that actually made them for the website. So big thank you to both of you two. Also a big thank you to Greg, who literally drove 2.5 hours to come down here to help me film this video. So thank you very much, Greg. It's much appreciated. As always, all the links, everything will be down in the description for where to buy them, as well as social media and that kind of thing. So make sure you go and check those out. Apologies if I see more zoomed in than normal. I'm having to use a different camera because I bought a new lens for the other camera, which was too zoomed in because I bought a 58mm and it was on an adapter onto. Anyway, you don't need to know any of that other than I'm having to use a different camera. So apologies for that. But yeah, as kind of briefly mentioned earlier, I'm currently building a new shed to put my 3D printers and that kind of thing in. So hopefully once that's done, I'm going to try and do a video on that. The process of building that and that, because I think it'll be interesting. But if you don't see that, you'll then possibly see me doing projects and things there in the future. So that's why, unfortunately, there's been a lack of videos lately, is because I've been doing a lot for that, and I've been also working a lot of hours to try and pay for that, because shed prices and wood prices in general at the moment in the UK is absolutely diabolical. So hopefully that'll be done soon and we'll get back to a better schedule. But anyway, enough rambling. Thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And I shall see you next time. Ta-da! We'll go outside and we'll that line up completely. There was a bird up there that nearly put me off. I didn't know the bee, and the website is Tom Baker. You would go... Cutting! No!